Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Malapit na po ang kaarawan, 80th birthday ng ating minamahal na Tatay Digong. March 24 na ngayon, 4 days to go, yan na. Magse-celebrate na tayo sa kanyang kaarawan at dumarami ang nananawagan na pauwiin na siya at hindi lang tayong mga Pilipino ang gusto siyang makawi. Ito, nakakatabang puso. Isang sikat na vlogger o TikToker sa United States of America, si Midnight123, ang nananawagan, bring home Rodrigo Roa Duterte so that we can celebrate his birthday. Ito, malapit na kaibigan ni President Trump, itong vlogger na ito. Malaki ang naitulong niya sa kampanya ni President Trump noon at palagi siyang nagsasalita sa kanyang platform sa noon. Talagang bilib na bilib siya kay PRRD. He is our hero. Bring him home. I will lead protest rallies in the US. Sa New York, magra-rally kami. Pauwiin niyo siya. Grabe. Nakakatabang puso. Okay, pakinggan natin si Midnight123.
8 days away from Rodrigo Duterte's birthday. I'm going to call it out right now to the ICC over in the Netherlands, over in Hague. Why have you not made the announcement yet of when you are going to release this man out of your custody? This is disgusting. 116 million people are screaming right now to free Rodrigo Duterte, the father of the country, the best president that we ever had. And I'm going to go as far as I'm going to go right to the Marcos administration that if you want any shot of continuing to be the president of the Philippines, you are going to have to come clean, take responsibility for your own shit, talk about the involvement that you did and that you signed up with the ICC to let them come into the country and take away their hero, their president, their friend, their loved one, the one that they call dad of the Philippines. I don't understand it. Why is he still in your custody? No due process, an illegal arrest. We are calling it a possibly allegedly kidnapping. You came in, weren't welcome, wasn't at all welcome into the Philippines. Nobody wanted you. Nobody invited you. Who let you in? Who gave you the key to the door of Rodrigo Duterte to come into the country of the Philippines and make that arrest? And then turn back around, go to a foreign nation, a foreign land, take him far away from the people that love him. And he's 8 days away from his birthday. And I know that you seriously do not think that people are going to sit quietly and celebrate this man's birthday on March 28th. If you've got him behind bars, behind prison, and you have no intentions of letting him go. We are protesting here in New York. If you don't hear me now, you will. We've got lined up protests. We are going to scream from the top of mountains. We are going to scream from the rallies. We're going to scream from the oceans. We are going to continue to talk about this until you guys get your shit together. Release this man that is only guilty of one thing, is that it is on the war of drugs. And even with that, gave the opportunity to everybody that was an addict. He opened up these facilities all around the country so they can go to rehab to become a better person. And of course, there's always going to be casualties of war. But he did it in the best interest of the mommies, the daddies, the loved ones, the children, the babies, the sick, the elderly, the tired, the vulnerable, to protect them from these atrocities that will continue to happen over the abuse of substances flowing into your country. Do the right thing. Listen to my videos. Listen to my voice. Before that man's birthday comes, I'm telling you one thing. We are demanding one thing, is to release that man, Rodrigo Duterte, so we can all celebrate together his 80th birthday. And that's all I gotta say about that. Midnight, I am out. 1, 2, 3.
Grabe, no? Nung una, hindi pa niya masyadong naintindihan ang sitwasyon. Ano lang, curious lang siya. Bakit pinaresto? Bakit? Kailan nung nagdatingan ng mga comments sa kanyang TikTok, hanggang naintindihan niya na Grabe pala, local hero pala itong Rodrigo Duterte. Since that time on, palagi na siyang nagsasalita. I think part 9 na ito eh. Part 9. Salamat, Mr. Midnight 123. At hindi lang po siya ang nagsasalita. May mga napanood na rin akong nagsalita, mga US lawyers, mga South Korean lawyers, ano pa, Singaporean, Malaysian, mga political analysts nagsasabi na walang legality yung pagdala kay PRRD sa Netherlands. Ano daw ito? Political vendetta na kung tutuusin, ang Philippine government hindi obligado na i-turn over o i-surrender si Pangulong Duterte just because of an Interpol. Wala yun. Kalokohan yung Interpol na yan. Kaya lang, nangyari na po. Let's accept the fact na nandyan na si Tatay Digong. Ang magagawa natin is to continue to pray for him and his family na malampasan niya ito. Malampasan natin dahil ito, sambayan ng Pilipino na ito. Tatay natin siya, kaya tinawag nating Tatay Digong. So nakakatuwa po, nakakatabang puso yung nangyaring gathering ng mga OFW sa Netherlands. Kahapon ba yun o kagabi? Kasi March 24 na tayo ngayon. Doon sa kanila, baka 23 pa. Ang dami. Pinaka-lowest estimate, 5,000. Netherlands din eh. Saan nang galing yung mga OFWs? Karamihan, Europe. May galing sa Amerika, yung grupo ni Marlica. May galing Hawaii. Ganyan po ang pagpapakita ng pagmamahal. Sabi nga ni Joey De Vivre, no Filipino leader can assemble that kind of crowd. OFWs sa Netherlands, yung bago lang nangyari na meet and greet. Nagsalita si Maharlika, nagsalita si BP Sara. Nakakatuwa ang ating BP Sara. Tumayo na lang sa isang upuan para makita siya ng crowd. Ganyan po ka-cowboy o kogel ang ating BP Sara. At sige, 4 days to go. Let's pray na nothing is impossible with God. Makakalabas, makakauwi sa Pilipinas ang ating Tatay Digong. Kaya lang sabi naman ni BP Sara nga pa, baka pag uwi mo, maging Ninoy Aquino ka part 2. Sabi niya, so be it. If that's my destiny, so be it. So wag naman sana na magiging Ninoy Aquino part 2 siya. Salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pag-subaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa Tribong Talandig. Ang income sa channel na ito ay ginagamit pantulong sa Tribo Talandig sa Bukidnon. Sa ngayon, namimigay tayo ng libreng yero at pako para maayos, ma-repair ang sira-sira nilang bahay.